Greetings, Earthlings, toy collectors, and other collectible enthusiasts. I'm James, and welcome back to Blue Tins Toys. On today's episode, I have a prize, a mystery Star Trek prize, courtesy of My Figure Universe on Instagram. Ed from the Boosting the Signal podcast joined forces with Nacelle and Brian Volkweiss to give fans an opportunity to win a figure from the first wave of the new Star Trek figure line, like I said, from Nacelle. I entered my name in the hat, not thinking that I was going to win, and wouldn't you know, I won a figure. I have no idea what's inside this box. I did let my coworker Eric, hey Eric, who's a huge Trekkie and probably puts other Trekkies to shame. He probably looks at me and says, noob, which I am. I let him open up the box to see what was inside. He didn't give me any clues, but he did say that he has actually met the actor who portrays the character inside this box. I'm really excited to open up this box just to really kind of see what all the fuss is about with this new Star Trek line. So that begs the question, is this going to be trash or treasure? Let's figure it out. Okay, here is the package. Set phasers to open, I guess. Really excited about this. No idea who's inside. Still not looking. Oh my god. Oh god, it's freaking Sulu. Oh my god. I forgot to mention that in the comments it wanted you to ask who you wanted the most out of this line, and I actually said that I wanted the Captain Sulu figure from Undiscovered Country. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, before we open up this bad boy, we have to get some footage of this on the turntable. Oh, man, this is the one I wanted. Heck yeah, dude. Okay, so before we open up Captain Sulu here, in my excitement, I did not notice that Boosting the Signal and My Figure Universe packed in some little cool like cards and stickers and stuff inside the box. So it's not that I was being rude or anything or ungrateful. I was just really excited. I'm gonna have to rip that open. I don't want to damage anything. Okay, so we have a Boosting the Signal sticker here. So I'm going to be listening to this Star Trek. I never knew this Star Trek podcast existed. So yeah, Boosting the Signal, My Figure Universe Communication. So and I'm actually going to put this on my laptop when we're done. Is this a tattoo? Oh no, you well, it is a tattoo. Yeah, you can, temporary tattoo, so you can be, Chakotay from, Voyager. That's awesome. Gosh, how old is this? I guess this came with the Playmates figure. That's amazing. And it looks like we have some, trading cards that may have been included in the action figures, or just maybe just some Skybox cards. So let's give them a look-see here. Looks like this is just forms a huge picture here. Tuvok. More Tuvok. That looks like me when I eat too much Taco Bell. The exact same pose and everything. Here's another one that forms a larger picture here. Yep. Another Voyager card here. Janeway shooting phaser there. Another Voyager thing. I'm like I mentioned earlier, I'm still fairly new to Star Trek. I'm actually still working on Deep Space Nine and Voyager. I don't know if I've seen this episode. Don't know. We have a checklist. Neelix. Is that Mr. Kim? Yes, so. Yes, that's Harry Kim. Another one that forms a larger picture. Some more Neelix. Another one that forms a larger picture. Definitely not from the new television series. And a trivia contest card. I wonder if I'll win. I guarantee I wouldn't know the answer even if I was a kid opening this up 30 years ago. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate this, boosting the signal in my figure universe. We'll definitely be catching some future episodes. But wow, once again, I'm over the moon with the giveaway and that I got a Sulu here. Alrighty, let's open him up. I'm excited. I guess before we open it up, let's talk about the packaging. Packaging is nice. I'm normally not a fan of having all the accessories to the side. I feel like you could put them in a baggie in the bottom or something, and it'd be just fine for me. Except for show the weapons, but the hands and stuff, not a fan of that. But extra heads, like the floating head thing, is just weird to me. But the packaging overall is great. Star Trek logo, boom, right there. Toy company, Nacelle Toys, boom, right there. You have your character name there. You have which piece of Star Trek media that it's from here at the bottom. Don't give this to any 4-year-olds. Not for children under 14 years. I guess people got real concerned after the Tide Pod challenge. They'll put anything in their mouth. So if you're 13, sorry, pal. No Star Trek figure for you. And this is figure number 4 from this first wave. Both sides of the package, as you saw earlier, have the character. In this case, Sulu on the side. And of course, we have this entire first wave here. Captain Jellicoe, Captain Rachel Garrett, Tuvix, Captain Sulu, Valkyris, Mirror Jonathan Archer, Wayun. Honestly, I don't know if I've met this character yet. And Peter Preston, I believe from Wrath of Khan, I believe. Yeah, so that's it so far. Nothing on the bottom. StarTrek.com, visit there if you want to. Alrighty. I like the packaging. Let's go. And man, I'm after the announcement of where's the easiest? Can we just open it from the bottom? Would it just be easier to open from the bottom? Yeah, we're just gonna open from the bottom here. Packaging. I'm telling you, this packaging is nice. And Brian Volk-Weiss seems like he's just a huge Star Trek fan. All right, so looks like we have a protective layer on top of the figure. And from the pictures that I saw online, I thought that there was just a plastic covering just on the face of the figure. It's a whole mold here, I guess, to make sure that none of the pieces fall out and stuff. So that's wild. All right, so man, oh gosh, it comes with a lot of stuff. It comes with a lot of stuff. All righty, here we go. Oh my gosh, so many tiny pieces. Oh man, something's gonna fall. Something's gonna fall out. Oh. All right, first set of hands here. You Trekkies are going to get pissed off at me because I don't know a whole lot of stuff. All right, so we have some kind of pointer-esque fingers. These will definitely use for like phasers and stuff. They have like the Marvel Legends in WWE Elite style hands that have the pegs on them. So, all right. Okay. So we have some C grips. Yeah. Nice little glossy finish to this. You can tell this is nice. I've already dropped the hand. You know how it goes on here. You know how it be. All right. We have a fist. And we have another hand for holding. Maybe one of maybe like the communicator that's in here. Okay. I'm liking everything so far. Oh, so speaking of communicators, we have one communicator from Star Trek II and another communicator from Star Trek VI. So they are really trying to just get as much as they can out of this franchise and to give you guys options on how you want to pose your figure and how you can say, like, well, I want this to be Sulu from this film, or I want my Sulu to be from this film. So I love that when a company gives you those options. All right. Also included, if I can get it out of here, they also give you, just like with the communicators, they give you your choice of phasers, also from Star Trek II and Star Trek VI. Telling you, they went all out. I thought McFarlane Toys was going to be a big deal when it came to Star Trek, but nope. 2 figures. That's all we got. Good figures. Just, I don't know. I think Nacelle's doing it the way it needs to be done. This definitely needs to be online exclusives. All right, so now we have Sulu with his coffee cup and saucer. Check out the paint detail, if you can, right there. Fantastic. Nothing on the back. Coffee's in there. You got another hand there. Wow, so we got 8 hands and a coffee cup. This is pretty cool. If you're wanting to showcase your Sulu with his jacket, his uniform unzipped, they got you covered. So, yeah. Pretty rad that they went that far with it. And we'll test it and see how that goes here in a second. Alrighty. I am excited to take out Sulu here. Look at that. I didn't have to wrestle with it. I didn't have to undo any type of stupid little ties that were holding Sulu down. I didn't almost have to cut my thumb off getting it out of there. I can just grab him and take him out, and we are done. We are done with this figure. Holy mackerel. We are going to start from the bottom up, as we always do. All right, we have Sulu's boots here, or his shoes. Not so much boots, I guess, ankle boots. We have a ball joint. Ball jointed ankle. Nice. We have pegs on the feet in case we want to put a stand on it. We have this really nice knee and leg articulation here. It's not too tight, not too loose. Ooh. All right. So I found something wild on mine. So we have this stripe down his pants. Well, we kind of have it on mine. It's just not, I would say that it's not painted. The thing is, is that looks like I have two right shins. I have two right shins on my Sulu figure here. I'm not too worried about it. I just hope that not a lot of these got out like that, because people like to complain. But no, still cool. I kind of pose him more facing this way. I ain't gonna mind. It's a prize. I got it for free. Nice thigh swivel. Nice thigh swivel. Quality of the plastic here is fantastic. Nice ball jointed legs here. Nice. Nice. We do not have a torso turn, which I find to be odd. But then again, I'm not going to have any of my Starfleet officers in crazy poses. I'm just not. It's just not going to happen. They're not Spider-Man, you know. But I know a lot of people like to pose their figures in crazy ways, and that's fine. It gives you options. But I just feel like, you know, your options in posing should reflect the character. The Spider-Man needs over 30 points of articulation. Sulu here, not so much. So let's go ahead and check out more articulation here. Ball jointed shoulder here. Arm swivel. Nice elbow here. It's tight. And we have the ankle or the wrist articulation. With the wrist articulation like that as well. Same stuff happening over here. Don't really need to go into detail or show you what that's all about. And then we'll look at the let's just go over some more of the details here on the uniform. So we got the belt here with the Starfleet insignia. There's some paint issues there. Not bad. I mean, it's just the back. I ain't gonna worry about it. Check out the detail on his sleeve. All right, we're gonna check out the badge there. Very good. Shoulder strap detail. Very good. And I want to check out the head sculpt. The head sculpt is great. Now, I have to say that I have seen pictures of these figures online, and I was not very impressed with the paint job, just especially on the head sculpt. But I can tell you right now, in this light, it's okay. Brian Volkweiss, I watched an interview with him here recently, thanks to my friend Eric, who I mentioned earlier. He sent it to me. I watched it before we recorded this video, and he said that they're going to be making improvements starting with Wave 2. So I'm hoping that one of those improvements is the paint used on the head sculpt here. I know a lot of people won't like this. It's like his neck and his head are two-toned. That's fine. Does the neck? So this neck does not move. The neck portion here does not move, but this does. We do have a nice ball joint here that it won't really matter, I don't think. It doesn't matter to me, but I know there's a lot of action figure fans who that drives them crazy, but not this guy. All right. I don't know how this is going to work. Does it just snap off, or? I don't want to ruin this, you know? There it is. You've got to be kidding me. This is great. Golly. And there you go, folks. Unbuttoned. I know a lot of people won't like this, but I mean, come on. Who cares? That's cool, man. And let me tell you something. I just looked these up online before I recorded the unboxing. $27.99 on the Nacelle's website. $27.99 for basically an online exclusive series. That's a steal, guys. Come on. That is an absolute steal. And with Wave 3, the original series that's coming out, oh my gosh. Like that whole wave is getting pre-ordered by me. That's cool, man. That is so neat. I am pretty impressed with that. I had no idea what that was. I know most of you Trek fans are like, oh, you should have known, fake Trekkie. No, I just didn't know because it looked weird in the box. But yeah, Captain Sulu from Star Trek VI. Absolutely cool. Hey, before we wrap things up here today, I just want to say thanks for stopping by and checking out our Nacelle Toys Star Trek Captain Sulu from Star Trek VI Undiscovered Country. Is this trash or treasure? It's an absolute treasure. I think that what Nacelle Toys is doing is pretty awesome. If you've seen their Biker Mice from Mars stuff or their Cowboys of Moo Mesa line, they're really making great action figures. And to tackle some live action stuff, it's not bad. For $27.99 and to get as many accessories as you do, it's a great deal. I just like I said earlier, like what Brian Volk-Weiss was talking about in that interview, they are going to try to change some stuff as the line progresses, or to correct some things. Like, I know it's going to drive some toy collectors crazy. Like the elbow on this, the elbow joint in here is a different color than the rest of his sleeve. I don't care, but it's just the paint on the head sculpt here, I think, is what really needs to change. I don't know what processing that they use, but if they can do something that's similar to what Mattel does with their WWE series, or what Hasbro does with their Marvel Legends stuff, if they can somehow progress to that, this line will be a smash hit. But right now, it's fine the way it is, but there's always room for improvement. But I'm definitely digging this figure, as you could tell from the unboxing earlier. But yeah, just another thank you goes out to Nacelle Toys and Brian Volk-Weiss for supplying Boosting the Signal and My Figure Universe on Instagram these figures to give out as giveaways to Star Trek fans. And once again, I was lucky enough to get one. But before we head out, just want to say this: be excellent to each other and collect them all. We'll catch you next time.